Hi, this is DEDMan. If you're watching this video, I assume you're old enough to see gore, violence, swearing, and general adult content. If you aren't old enough, come back with some ID. Or a fake one. It's a great touch that part of the vision on your right side is obscured since losing your eye.
Oh, my stomach. Oh, I can't hold it anymore.
Of course there's a Johnny ancestor.
Are you one of the Cobras?
Sad. So sad. A host of sorrows. And you are one of them. I am the sorrow. Like you, I too am filled with sadness. This world is one of sadness. Battle brings death. Death brings sorrow. The living may not hear them. Their voices may fall upon deaf ears. But make no mistake. The dead are not silent. Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
The Sorrow's entrance just might be the best in all of Metal Gear Solid history. This boss fight is super unique. It shows everyone you've killed, and when you get all the way to the end of the river, you automatically die. The only way to get out of the fight is to use the revival pill that I, as I'm sure many others, never used.
Nice to meet you, Snake. I'm Tatiana.
Eva sure knows how to make an entrance.
Can't even eat a snake during a mission, huh?
I wouldn't mind eating you. Snake? Thank you, Snake. I'll be your eyes from now on.
No matter what her actual job is and what she's supposed to accomplish on her mission, I feel like, especially in that moment, Eva is being completely genuine.
What is the Philosopher's Legacy?
Very well. I'll explain it before I kill you.
How very Bond villain of you, Volgan.
I've been waiting for this moment. Time to get even.
Think I'm not going to win Revolver Ocelot revolving revolvers twice? Think again.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime battle. Let's make it a good one.
Okay, that's a pretty awesome way to start a boss fight. A really nice touch to the mask is the right eye is closed to mimic Snake's missing eye.
Ivan, is it really you?
Being able to trick Volgin by wearing the Raidinovich mask is hilarious. Trying to dodge and weave through the base while Volgin is hunting you down with a Shagohod is tense as hell. You know, seeing Volgin tear through his own base just to kill Snake actually makes me think the Man on Fire subplot of the Phantom Pain is a little less ridiculous now. Eva did say you'd regret not letting her kill him. But the motorcycle chase sequence is pretty awesome. For not being the final boss fight, this fight against the 60s era Metal Gear is pretty awesome. Okay, that's pretty badass using your electrokinesis to power the Shagohod.
Who's afraid of a little thunder?
Crap.
That, kids, is why you always pay attention to the road.
Snake, how's it look?
Pretty bad.
Not a sensitive bone in your body.
At least you told it to you straight.
I can't believe this. I never thought I'd see you act this weak.
What do you mean?
Listen to me, Eva. We're doing this together.
No, you...
Eva, I need you.
Say that one more time.
I need you. I can't fly the wig by myself.
Using the cure menu to heal Eva is a nice twist on the mechanic you've been using all game.
Here. It's different from the Mauser. When you're using a two-hand grip, you have to be careful where you put your hands or your fingers will get burned by the exhaust gas from the cylinder gap.
Gunslinging tips.
Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother.
Maybe you should have gotten a second opinion.
I raised you. I loved you. I've given you weapons, taught you techniques, endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle.
This is one of the most beautiful settings I've ever seen in any video game, especially for a final boss fight. This is the best boss battle in all of Metal Gear Solid in my opinion. Having to use all the skills you've used all through the game, plus some new twists like having to time when you use CQC, as she is your master who taught you all that you know. Being able to capture solid, liquid, and solidus snakes. Snake Eater ramping up as you whittle the boss's health down lower and lower with your time running out too, is an epic way to finish off the game. The cutscene will not proceed unless you yourself pull the trigger on the boss. That is some powerful stuff. Not just making Snake do it, but making you do it. I bet you feel like a dick right now.
It doesn't feel right to shoot an unarmed man. But I'll get over it.
Eva!
Man, that was tense.
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
Dramatic Russian roulette.
What's your name?
Snake.
No, not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names. My name is Adamska. What's yours?
John.
Proper dueling etiquette.
It's a blank. Oh, that was fun.
I can never tell what the hell is going on with Ocelot.
Till we meet again, John.
I think Snake is just as confused as I am. I'm gonna call you Major Cockblock from now on, Zero.
Well done, Snake.
In that story, it was Eve who was tempted by the snake in the Garden of Eden. But this time around, it was I who tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, Snake. First of all, I have to apologize. I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA. I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army. It was all a lie. I tricked you. And I'm sorry. The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgin was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Sokolov and Volgin, you all believed me.
They played us like a damn fiddle!
Snake, listen to me. She didn't betray the United States. No, far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
The look Snake has on his face as he walks down the hallway says it all. He has lost his will in being a soldier for his country, and he hates that he had to kill his mentor, effectively starting him down on the path to being the man who held the world in chaos for the sake of being a soldier in battle.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss. You are a true patriot.
Ouch, that's got to sting.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel Volgin inherited and destroy the Shagohod at the same time. Only a legendary hero like the boss could have earned Volgin's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was hidden was to be her greatest mission. Everything was going according to plan. But then something happened that no one could have predicted. Colonel Volgin fired an American-made nuclear warhead at Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the US government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't just abort the operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss, and that one of their own would have to do the job. The public couldn't be allowed to find out about it, not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The boss wouldn't be allowed to come back home alive, and she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be ended by her most beloved disciple. That was the way the government wanted it. That was the mission she was given, and she had no choice but to carry it out. Her death at your hands was a duty she had to fulfill. Out of duty, she turned her back on her own comrades. A lesser woman would have been crushed by such a burden. The taint of disgrace will follow her to her grave. Future generations will revile her. In America as a despicable traitor with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal. And no one will ever understand her. That was her final mission. And like a true soldier, she saw it through to the end. But I think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth. She wanted to live on in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake, history will never know what she did. No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart. Everything she did for her country. She sacrificed her life and her honor for her native land. She was a real hero. She was a true patriot.
This ending hits me in the feels every time. Finding out that the boss sacrificed herself for her country and being used as a pawn completely breaks Snake, and the first-person view of his vision swimming in tears solidifies the heartbreak.
Last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye.
That was a close call, huh, Goosey? Huh? Those bad guys still in there somewhere. Oh, mother-fucking!
I'd like to thank my artist Scott Specs. I also have special thanks for Deborah M., JJ Ryan, Jeff, Jess R., K, A Weary Rider, Death Demon 17, Steve C., and Walt W. Thank you all, and I truly appreciate all the help you've given me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that, please like, subscribe, and share. You can follow me at Twitter at DEDManGaming13, Twitch at DEDManGaming, and Patreon's on the screen. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Try not to die out there.